Thanks for showing this one thing for certain. It's clear and it shows that
y'all ain't working. Sucker DJs, y'all ain't working.
in the streets, nigga.
Y'all ain't working.
State to state,
Y'all ain't working. Fuck a replay. Y'all ain't working. Welcome to the Dirty DJ Show.
Yeah, we're hailing from our True Radio command post here in South Florida, bringing the latest news, hip hop, beyond, and whatever else comes.
You can catch us on True Radio's Hip Hop's Party Station, man.
Make sure you download the app, link in the description below, and make sure you like, comment, and subscribe.
DJ Cyko 561 on IG.
JCast923.
Buttermilk 561, and make sure it's BUTTA. All y'all be seeing you, man. You be typing it in, BUTTER. That's not me. Butter Milk 561. Let's go.
Lazy Eye Films behind the cameraman. Lazy Eye Media, the Dirty DJs on IG, man.
Shout out
Lock it
Lazy
in,
Eye.
man.
Let's not forget Blueski Baby on IG and Facebook, and also Slim, cameraman Slim on Facebook.
Shout out Slim. Shout out AJ too,
And
man.
AJ too.
Yeah, the whole team.
The whole team,
AJ
baby.
been out there putting work. He been going cross country, man.
Yeah, he's been doing his thing.
He was
out
just
there,
like
man.
in Colorado or something, man.
Yeah. Well, let's get started. Usually, it's been a while, everybody.
Jump in with some libations.
Little libations with the Heineken. My bad, forgot the edibles.
But courtesy of Lazy Eye on this
Thank
one.
you, Lazy Eye.
Thank you,
Media.
sir. All right, what do we got, man? It's been a little minute.
It has been. Gentlemen, we're going to talk about, we had
I think
some
the most
fun down south.
most important thing we got to talk about is Miami.
Yeah, fun down south. And we had,
Miami finally opened up, man. It's wide open. Man,
It-
shout out, it was
Love it.
Memorial Day weekend. in
Memorial Day
Miami.
week in South Beach.
Yeah, shout out to everybody out there, man.
We linked up with a couple artists.
Shout out Imecasino.
Imecasino.
Memphis artists, check them
Memphis.
out.
Shout out Memphis, man. Them
They
boys
came
out
to
there
Miami
working, man.
and definitely show love to the Dirty DJ Street team, man, and Cyko,
Shout out
the
Cyko, man.
whole 1226,
Cyko.
man.
1226. So Imecasino was.
1226 is hard too, man. That shit is.
Imecasino
Don't
had
sleep,
his.
man. Like,
Imecasino had his album release party. That's what it was at Club Exchange.
Exchange,
yeah.
The same night that Future was playing, actually.
Yep.
So that place was crunked. We were outside.
it was
It
wild.
was wild. It was a lot of fun out there. I'm glad to see people out on the streets again. You know, even it wasn't that big as much as I thought it was going to be for Memorial Day, but still, just
Well, again, it's like we're opening back up. You know what I'm saying? Just like with Brown Sugar, it wasn't the same. Like remember before it was just
Before,
insane. You couldn't move. You know what I'm saying?
It's like a
That's
car
how
show.
it used to be out there. But things are opening back up. I think we'll get there. But I'm just glad people are coming out now. There was a lot of people. We had people from New York,
Yeah, Oklahoma,
Los
I think
Angeles,
Wisconsin.
Columbus, Ohio,
Like
Detroit.
Yep, Detroit was
Yeah,
out
man.
there.
Listen,
Chicago was out
listen.
there.
Listen,
Chicago's
don't
out
sleep
there.
on that street team work, man. Don't sleep on that street team, man. Because listen, it's good to be out there in your face out there, man. Street promotion ain't dead. Y'all just lazy.
lazy.
And we're actually out there. Y'all watch the videos. We're actually out there talking to people, man. And
Yeah.
it's just we give them the information, man. We make sure that they understand.
We're down
you
there
know?
3 days strong.
We
Friday,
ain't just-
Saturday, and Sunday.
We ain't just handing out flyers, man. We doing, you know what I'm saying? It goes beyond that. So
It
let's
is
watch
Mi-
the videos.
It is Miami, and there's a lot of, drinking and drugs involved and here and there. So unfortunately, there was
a quite amount of
shootings out there. Yeah, reportedly up to I think about 40 people were in some type of shooting incident.
But that was like out west Miami.
It wasn't on the strip. It
No,
wasn't
it
on the
was
strip.
on the South
And it was
Beach.
involved with the
Yeah.
Baby's artist.
That's interesting. You were telling us
Somebody
about
signed to the Baby, and the Baby was actually questioned about it, but he was like, "Oh, like I've actually like you can see the Baby. He's actually got a couple official police interviews where he's in the room almost like 48 hours. You know what I'm saying? Answering questions.
interrogating.
The Baby knows what to say, bro. Like he knows what he's
bet he
doing.
does.
Like I watched him, bro. He knows what he's doing. But I don't think he had anything to do with that. It was his artist, and that's why
Well, of course, he's
they
owner
had
of
to
the
let him
business
go.
or whatever, so-
But every time he was in there, he was like, "Dude, I just did what I thought was the right thing, and it worked out for him." You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
I don't think the Baby was.
He's
He's got young reckless motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Signed to him.
Yeah.
Them boys was wilding out. It was
yeah, he's probably in another state on the
So-
other side of the country. So
now he is, but he was there.
Oh, he's in
was
Miami?
he was in Miami, yeah.
okay.
So
I didn't
you
know
know,
that.
it is what it is. I just hope, let's stop shooting at people, please. But whatever,
Positive, man.
Yeah, stay positive, man. We're just
yeah,
opening
man.
back up.
We
Let's
don't
not-
need to shoot at each
We
other.
don't need to have
Come on, guys.
police, crowding all our soon-to-be festivals opening up for concerts. So let's try.
Yeah,
to
we
act
need
right.
to open this stuff up, man. We don't want people thinking every time we open up, you're gonna get shot up, man. Like
Yeah, it's not gonna
that.
work out.
The police and stuff aren't gonna want to open the stuff up, if every time something like that happens. But it is what it is. It's a different ball game though now compared to when we were growing up.
Correct.
Like it was like if you had a problem, like we're fighting. Like I'm gonna throw the fist at you. Now the young kids are.
Kids just shoot.
Man, they got access. I mean, well, I think everybody should have access to guns, but they got access to them, and they're using them. Nobody's
You
teaching
gotta be
them,
careful. Yeah, nobody's teaching old school ways of fists first, and it's
or
pretty
just
sad.
like let's avoid getting charged with murder type things. Like,
true.
But anyways, what else we got?
Big
Well,
meat.
big meat.
Oh wait. Speaking of the baby, didn't he get like nominated for like the most?
Okay, so there's two
He's got
things.
like a most hits or something like that.
So the baby just passed Drake on Spotify for monthly listeners.
Oh, wow.
Which is pretty big because
That's
Drake
huge.
has been holding that down for
Drake is like
forever.
a freaking monster.
And then Lil Baby, he just is gonna pass Eminem for the most top 100 songs or songs. Yeah, so he's on
It's
the
gotta be
Billboard
songs.
charts.
Can be albums. Yeah.
Songs. So on the Billboard charts, he's passing Eminem soon. He's got like 90. I think Eminem's got like 91. So he's about to pass him, which is nuts.
That's
because
another
that's
monster.
another
That's
monster
another-
that you would think. Those are some like
Milestone
records
shit.
or milestones you never thought would be broken. Drake and Eminem, they've been in it for so long, and here comes the baby and Little Baby. They haven't been on it long.
I
half as
personally
long as
don't.
these
I don't
guys.
think they're. It's kind of weird how they have similar names and they came out at exactly the same
Yeah.
time and nobody knew where the fuck they were coming from.
Right.
But I don't think they're bad artists. I actually like
No,
both of them
Little
individually.
Baby's actually more
I think they.
more rounded, right? He's a producer.
Little baby's from Atlanta, and the
Yeah.
baby's from North Carolina.
North
Yeah,
Carolina.
yeah. He's from NC.
But the
yeah.
baby's just a rapper. A Little Baby, he actually does he produces or makes music. He's a little more rounded of an
He's
artist.
a little more involved, yeah. And this is just me. I'm on some nerd stuff. You can check out Resident Evil 8. There's a baby in the game. They changed the baby to
The baby's
the
face.
baby. It is the most funniest thing. He's there. He's got the hat on, the North Carolina. If you nerd stuff, check it out. Resident Evil 8.
Resident
You guys,
Evil 8.
all my people out there know what's up with
PlayStation.
that.
So what
Check
is
it
that? Like it was like unlock stuff.
No, what they do is anything
Computer,
on the
though.
computer, they can
though.
hack the
Not
crap out of
console,
it.
so
They can,
no
not on the
PlayStation,
console.
no Xbox.
Yeah,
or-
PS5, none of that. You can't do
Oh.
that. But it's all on PC.
they
Oh,
put
And
mods
these
in
guys are brilliant. They come in and they'll make it so funny. They'll put Thomas the Tank Engine in there. They'll
but it's
put
the
whatever
actual
they want.
game.
there.
Yeah, Resident
Yeah.
Evil Village. I will recommend this game
So-
very highly. It is extremely hard.
Yeah. On a computer, you can put what they're called
Fun.
mods, which alters the game. So you can
Oh,
you can all of a sudden, what you can't do on a console like PlayStation or Xbox,
Yeah.
you can do on a computer because it's a much more sophisticated machine. But you get these hackers that come in there, and all of a sudden you can be Superman. or
Anything.
something, or-
Yeah, they got
you can
everything. Magneto.
how long they been doing now?
Forever.
Mods,
Forever.
yeah, mods is for as long as I
That's
can
why I
remember.
like PC. I always used to be a console
Console.
guy, but as soon as I learned what you can do with PC, I like PC,
Is
man.
there mods for Apple?
No, yeah, Apple, yeah.
They should, but
Yeah.
Apple
There
doesn't
is.
have, they don't have the same kind of games that
There's mods for Apple.
PC or PlayStation or Xbox.
PC
have.
though, Windows is the
The
best.
main thing is
for-
if you ever notice with Apple, they're very strict. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They're super strict, so they.
So
license-
you gotta be like, yeah.
So Resident Evil can't do nothing about that. Can't sue the people who did this.
No, they can't do
They
anything.
can't do it. It's just an online thing.
It's just a thing that
It's
happens.
crazy, right?
Yeah, that's crazy.
It is, but it's
As
fun,
long
though.
as they don't try to sell it.
That's
the thing.
like that's
It's
like
all
making
free.
the Dirty DJs Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Me and
speaking of which,
me and you fighting each other, right?
well, no. Speaking of which, we got No Breaks 8 coming out. Double Dragon. Double
Double
Dragon.
Dragon, no breaks 8.
That's coming, man. We're working on that. That shit's gonna be fire. So We'll hack the fuck out of that. But anyways,
We should
PC's
do
better
that.
than console, I
We
think.
should do like a Mortal Kombat Dirty
Yeah.
DJ shit.
That
You
would
know
be
what I'm
fun,
saying?
man. You could pick
Well,
each
we
one
could
of
do
us
Mortal
as
Kombat,
characters,
yeah.
and you could take some of those guys' powers or whatever.
That's cool, man. I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
mods are amazing. Man.
Something
If
new,
you know how
man.
to
I
do
learned
it,
something new
computer
today.
programming and all that stuff. It's always
Well, no,
crazy.
on the computer we can literally make our own
Mods, yeah.
Mortal Kombat Dirty DJ fighting game. Like we
Yeah.
can do that. We
But
just have
that'd
to
be
like
like-
take pictures of ourselves and you
Yeah.
know,
With a green screen.
need, like,
and all that stuff.
I think it's like 16 frames. You know, jumping and you know they got to take. You
Yeah.
gotta take the frames, but you can.
It'll look
They
just like the
have
first
ways to
Mortal
make
Kombat.
that. It's
That's
not a problem.
fucking tight, dog.
It should be
So
dope,
be on-
bro.
be on the
Make the
lookout.
should
app.
do it,
Be on the
man.
We should
lookout,
make the
man.
Dirty DJ's Mortal Kombat app.
Sure. Be on the lookout for it.
I'm with that, man.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
I want to fight Lazy Eye.
Lazy Eye will hit you off with like 3 different fatalities real
What
quick.
happened with the camera? Like he'll shoot like a fireball out of his camera.
Yeah. Lazy Eye with the camera, with the laser camera.
He'll be back smacking motherfuckers like this.
Yeah, that'd be cool, man.
That'd be dope,
Good
man.
shit.
We can do that. Actually, I'm gonna look into that.
So be on the lookout for
Now,
potential
we'll
game.
fuck the game up with that, bro.
Oh, that'd be dope, bro.
It'll be totally different.
That'd,
It'll be
be,
something
that'd be
else.
nice.
That'd be,
It'll be like the
fucking
Def
awesome.
Jam. Remember Def
Yeah,
Jam?
like yeah, Def Jam one. Yeah,
Yeah, they
Bring
made
that
the
shit
wrestling
back.
game. Remember?
Yeah.
Remember we were all into
Vendetta.
We were
WCW
actually.
before they
Before
dropped
did
that.
Def Jam. Yeah.
because they used the same engine on the. Remember what was it? Nintendo 64.
64. Yep.
And then before that,
That's how old we
remember
are, 64.
remember the LJN games?
Yes. that was
Oh
it. Those were
God.
nuts.
Oh, that was the worst. Remember you hit the button and be like, oh,
Well, we're
it was
talking
the
about-
worst. It was the worst, but it was great at the time.
We're
In
talking
what,
about-
1998,
Yeah.
97?
It's about the same time that like
No,
PlayStation 1
this
came
was
out.
like 94, 93.
Yeah,
Yeah.
around PlayStation 1 time.
No, this was Super Nintendo times.
Oh, it's right before
Remember that?
PlayStation.
Remember
Yeah,
the
yeah,
wrestling games we used to play?
Yeah, WCW.
WCW.
Yeah,
It had the LOD. It had
NWO,
Lex Luger,
Sting, those guys.
Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
Whoa, but look them up on Google if you guys don't know who we're talking about.
Yeah,
Alright.
that's oh god,
That's
90s
old.
stuff.
All right, so back to Big Meech.
let's get back to
Big Meech. So
Big Meech.
you know who Big Meech is? Is the guy co-founder with his brother
Well, Rick Ross made a whole song
about
called BMF, which he said blowing money fast. You know what I'm saying? But
it was
it was
Really
he
regarding-
got this from Big Meech.
Big
you
Meech
know,
is co-founder with his brother of the Black Mafia movement.
that's what you know what I'm saying. So he took the Black Mafia moniker and put blowing money fast, and that's still today. You can play that song right now in the club, and it's hidden.
So
Everybody felt that movement with Big Meech. You know what I'm saying?
So Big Meech from like the early '90s until he got caught like in 2016. Him and his brother made over $250 million through 11 states, through racketeering, drug sales, like all that stuff. But from 90 to about 2016. So the guy was going strong for 26 years and made over $250 million. And, you know what I'm saying? He got caught, unfortunately, because that shit had, eventually going to get caught.
Well, I don't want to say he got caught. They just finally decided to arrest him.
Or that.
Do
however
you
wanna look
not?
at.
Do you not think the federal government does not know what all these drugs
But like
coming in?
like
You know what
Lazy
I'm saying?
said,
Like,
Lazy said, it's more about the snitching. Like
so
listen.
there were snitches. It's all
Yeah.
about who touches what. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, they got a track on this shit.
his total sentence is 30 years.
He got 30 years, and then he got what?
He got reduced
About almost 3 years.
3 years. Yeah.
Which isn't much, but I mean that's 10%. I mean of 30 years, 10%. Like if I got a 10% discount at AutoZone,
It's a big
great,
discount.
thanks.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, let's hope. I'm sure he's hoping that he's going to get some, good behavior and all that kind of
I'm
shit.
sure he's not in there wilding out.
I hope he's
He's
not.
too smart.
For 30 years, you
Meech-
better not be
Meech is
wilding
too
out,
smart, bro.
Unless
He's
you just
not- he's not.
unless you gave up on life and you're like, you know what? Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be here for 30 years. I don't give a shit now. What's 40 years?
He's the type that he'll be organizing motherfuckers and running shit.
You would think.
know?
What was
Yeah.
that, Lazy?
No, that was in 2016, 2006.
2006. Okay,
2006,
my bad.
yeah.
2006.
Yeah, that's why I was double checking because you were saying 2016. I didn't know it sound right.
No, it was early 2000s.
Early 2000s,
Yeah.
so 2006. My apologies. 2006.
Big meat.
With 200.
It was before Pimp C died.
Which is even more impressive because that's
When he died,
16 years of
2008,
$250 million. So that's even more impressive. They were doing their thing. 11
No,
different states.
he did it. He did it smart. And Detroit was a deteriorating city after 2008.
Pimp C died in 07.
Mm-hmm. Pimp C
Yeah,
died in
so it was
07.
before Pimp C died.
He got caught like 1 year before or whatever. Damn.
So shout out Big Meech, man. I mean, 3 years, honestly.
The other thing was that 50 Cent, who's doing all these TV shows now, is actually
Oh yeah,
working.
he's making like a actual
He's making a
series about
series
it. Right?
about this guy and his brother and his whole life. So he's actually all involved with this whole thing now. So that's how actually the Big Meech article came across my timeline was through 50. 50's like, congratulations, Big Meech, on getting a reduction and this and that. So we'll see. If you guys like any of his other shows, I think it's is it Empire? No, what's his show?
50,
Power.
yeah.
Empire,
Power.
Power. And he's got another one, like a spinoff from that coming out.
I want my money by Monday. Anyway.
Shout out to 50, man.
Shout out 50, man. 50
yeah.
is highly influential. Listen,
He's
bro,
doing a lot
we
of
were
stuff.
there. Do you remember this when 50 first dropped?
Mm-hmm.
Like when them mixtapes first started coming out?
The DJ Clue?
Bro,
Or DJ
50
Who Kid?
came out of nowhere. You gotta give me. You gotta give
Kid,
me
yeah, Who
DJ
Kid?
Who
cake,
Kid?
bro.
Yeah.
Bro, 50, man, come on, bro. And who else? No, who's his
Actually-
other DJ? Not Who Kid.
Well, Who Kid's one.
No, it was Who
Okay.
Kid. Who
Yeah,
Kid? Yeah,
DJ
yeah,
Who
yeah.
Kid, yeah.
You also had,
So,
at the
shout out to
time,
him, boy.
occasionally you had like Flunk Flex or somebody would come out with
Yeah,
that
Funk
too.
Flex would come. You know, all the.
But DJ Who Kid, that was his thing though.
Who
Just-
Kid was his boy. Like, I like the way, I gotta say about 50, bro. I like the way he like puts his arm around certain people. You know what I'm saying? And then his problem is he'll bring them in, and then they'll go astray. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
There's always an issue.
so it's like there's always something going on. But I like the way he builds. Like he you know what I'm saying? Like I don't know how to explain it, but I like the way he brings people in, and then the politics between them not sticking together. I don't know about that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's kind of
maybe
dictator.
he's a little authoritarian,
Well-
something like that. I don't know, but I do like the way he sees the vision. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And structures things like G Unit. The way he structured G Unit, bro, that's brilliant. It was brilliant.
But now
You
they're,
know what I'm
they're not
saying?
even together. Like I just found out a couple days ago, Lloyd Banks just had a new album come out.
Lloyd, and he hit like number 5, I think, or
a
something
really
like that.
good album.
Lloyd is very underrated. Lloyd's one of my.
He's a great
like
lyricist.
he was
He's a good lyricist, but
pretty much my favorite
I
artist.
don't
out
see
of
50 doing anything with him right now.
No,
he's not
50's not going
promoting,
to. Out of principle,
anything.
too. Even if he could, just based on the business, he'll let motherfuckers hang. You know what I'm saying? You see what he did to
What's his name?
Buck.
Buck, young.
You know what I'm saying? Like he kept his
Oh,
contract going and going and going, and Buck's like, "Can I make music? What the fuck?" You know, like.
Nothing, bro.
So
You gotta be
50
careful.
will do. 50 is very vindictive.
and petty.
Vindictive.
And petty.
And
He admits to
and
being
petty,
super
yeah.
petty.
Oh, he'll say it. Right?
He's like, I'm
and
super
he'll say, "I want my money by Monday."
I think the
But-
the funniest one was when Ja Rule was having a concert somewhere in New York, and 50 bought out like the first 5 or 6
Oh,
rows.
he bought out all the rows, so it looked
all the
so
rows,
empty.
so it looked empty when the camera
Oh,
was
that
closed
was
because
great.
there was nobody there. But he
That's
bought out
brilliant.
all the first 3 or 4 rows of seats.
So he's, you know what I'm saying?
That's
Like
crazy, bro.
he's willing to do shit like that. Like
so nuts.
that's entertain. Like he understands entertainment.
Rick Ross, Curly the Pimp.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and then Rick Ross.
Curly the Pimp was good. That was hilarious. That was hilarious.
So
All right.
Alright.
So shout out to 50, you crazy bastard.
shout out 50, man. 50, you're a
What you got, buddy?
trendsetter,
What you got?
dude. We
We
fuck
got,
with you, dog.
What you
We got a couple birthdays, man. Shout out to
All right.
Tupac.
Tupac turned
50.
50 or-
Yesterday.
Yesterday, yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, man. 50 years old, man.
R.I.P.
I wonder,
Tupac,
I
man.
wonder what he'd be doing, though, right now if he was alive. Like,
Probably still
still doing
his ass off.
shows.
Yeah, absolutely.
Saying nah,
movies.
he'd be. I don't know what he'd be doing.
Probably
man.
his own record label.
He definitely had his own
he
record
would,
label.
he
Oh,
would,
yeah.
He would definitely be doing movies.
Yeah.
He would be more Hollywood. Now
He
he
would.
wouldn't be like the original. Like he came from the grassroots, almost, it felt like street movement. But you could see, bro, that even when he was doing the movies he did, he had like this leather suit on with straps and like that wasn't hood. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we got to look at this. This is some real shit. Like, if you look at his clothing, he let Hollywood dress him, and it was on some weird. Like, it was honestly like I mean, it was on some edgy.
Yeah, he was always on some
shit.
fashion edge.
And at the time, nobody I knew was dressing like that. And then all of a sudden, he's popping out. You know what I'm saying? Like with this, it was just weird to me. I don't know, as a kid at the time. But what he would be doing now, I think he would be more pushed into that influence. I think he'd probably be hanging out with Justin Bieber.
I don't think so. I
No?
I don't think so at all. No.
You don't think so? I think Bieber would work his way into his world. I don't know.
Maybe to do a collab, but we wouldn't hang out with Justin Bieber.
I don't know where he'd be, bro.
I'd say he'd probably be closer to a Benny the Butcher type guy. Like he would be hanging out with those guys and stuff like that. Like as much as I could say from the first album to his last Machiavelli. I mean, like when he was involved, he was always. I'm saying his music was always more gangster rap. It was always more like hood shit. It wasn't. I don't see him going with Justin Bieber or Justin Timberlake or any of those guys. Like,
No, not to actually make music, but
I didn't even to hang
just
out.
hanging out in like Cali over there.
I mean, maybe
Canada.
maybe for like a show or something. Like you see him in LA game or something like that. But I don't see him.
No, I just see him.
Out.
I'm not saying. Yeah, I just see him mixing and matching, just with
I guess I wouldn't.
He would with this world climate, this climate we have now with TikTok and these weird stars popping up out of nowhere. Honestly, you can't choose. You don't know where anybody's gonna end up.
Well, I still look at some of the guys that he was still with, Nas, the Locks. All those guys aren't doing any of that stuff. So I would assume he would be on that same path.
I would hope so.
He would still be like DMX went to jail, came back out, still in the same kind of, flow, rhythm, his style. That didn't change much. Like, I don't see Pac.
He always found a way though to stay in the spotlight. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's all I'm saying. Like I think he would find a way to stay in the spotlight,
fine,
but with taste.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? In his
that's fine, but
in
what I'm
his
saying?
view,
Him and Biggie, once they got some money, they introduced us to Versace and all this other kind of stuff that people weren't wearing before. The glasses, the chains, all that.
Oh,
shit.
speaking of
Kubi
glasses,
sweater.
I got these nice True Radio
glasses,
which we will be handing out at Jawfest.
Oh, which
coming up
is
this weekend.
Next weekend.
Next weekend.
Or next weekend.
Next Saturday.
The biggest Caribbean festival downtown. All bring your flags. All my Caribbean people. All my international people, man. Great
music,
food vendors.
Everything.
Gonna be out there. Job Fest is getting bigger and bigger and bigger, man. Shout out to Rohan. Shout out the whole.
Shout out Rohan. Yeah.
Shout out all the promoters in Palm Beach who put that together, man. True Radio will be in the building. We'll be out there promoting heavy. Street team will be out there. Y'all make sure to come out, bring your tent, bring your cooler, bring your own bottle, this and that. You just pay to get in, enjoy the music, and have a seat, pull up a tent, and vibe.
Enjoy the vibe.
Hey, I'm not telling you this, but bring that medical too. You'll be all right. I didn't say that though.
So shout out to Pac, man. Shout out to Pac. Happy birthday to Pac, man. I got another couple birthdays, man. Crazy Bone just turned 47 today.
Oh shit!
From the legendary group, the Bone Thugs and Harmony, man. So 47 today, man. Shout out to Crazy,
Happy birthday, man.
Kendrick Lamar's birthday's today too, man. He just turned 34. Kendrick Lamar, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Kendrick, man.
Yo, time flies, man. He's already 34, busy.
Iconic hip hop,
Well, I feel better because I'm only about 4 years older than him now. I feel better now. Like, damn.
Yeah, Kendrick, man.
But he's had an accomplished career. I'm 4 years older, and I'm not gonna say I'm broke, but damn.
Trey back him up. Snoop back him up. You know, he's from LA.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
Man, yeah.
Cali.
I gotta say, like when we talked about it too. Like I gotta say, like he didn't like impress me. Like you know what I'm saying? Like super impress me, but he's not a bad artist, bro, at all, bro. And I'm not from Cali. Like he's got that Cali vibe, bro. The one thing I like about Cali dudes, they all stick together, bro. They have their. It's a different vibe. You've been out there several times, bro. You know how they are. They're different, and they talk different too. You know what I'm saying? Like, hold on, Mark. hold on, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it'll be like the most hood, like out here, if you go to the deepest, darkest hood out here, you can't understand them. You can't understand them.
It's true.
You know what I'm saying? You go to Cali,
It's like going
bro,
to
they
Orleans.
talk proper, bro. The deepest, darkest hood, they talk proper as shit. It's crazy, bro. Like, hold on, bro. Hold on, Mark. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't gonna come over here.
Mark is always
You know what I'm saying?
Hold on,
Doing,
Mark.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Mark Buster. Mark ass
Hold on, Buster.
Yeah.
Hold on. But the thing I like about Cali motherfuckers, they actually pronounce it, like they actually say the word out. Like, I respect y'all motherfuckers for that. You know what I'm saying? But Florida, they'll be like, hold on,
Go to like Bell Glade or something.
bro, you don't give me no shoe, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how, like, Florida motherfuckers, that's how they talk. I don't know, beamed out all the time. I don't know what the fuck's going on, but
You're being
shout out to Cali for having pronunciation. What else we got?
Double XL, man, just dropped their freshman 2021.
Oh yeah, I
man.
saw the cover.
Oh, I
was
saw
pretty
that.
Dope. So who we got on there? I think we got
42
Doug.
Doug,
Yep.
Flo Millie,
He's been out for a little minute,
Moraes, Pooh Shiesty,
Who shiesty?
Ruby Rose. I've been watching Ruby Rose and Lakia for a minute, man. Them girls snapping. Them girls snapping, man. So check them out, man. The new cover, man, just came out, man. Double XL. They say you make it a double XL. You made
You
it.
made it pretty much. At
Yeah.
least for the freshman class, you got to obviously.
Sort of. I mean, that it's getting a little hard, man. People are getting more. It
It's
ain't
the new
like it used
class,
to be.
bro. It's the new shit. You know what I'm
But
saying?
no. Bring
You have
it.
to hit certain
Bring it.
numbers. You
But
have to hit certain numbers.
The
get certain
internet.
numbers.
The internet wins at the end of the
Oh,
day.
of course,
They
every
can.
day. Every day.
Double
all day.
XL is a magazine. You know what I'm saying? That's a dying breed of
Well, I mean,
information. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, but-
they're switching over to the internet.
Right, they have not only the website, but they have apps. They're on Facebook. They're on this.
But remember,
so-
who's in charge of it? Benzino used to be in charge of Double XL, right?
Right, I think he sold it.
And then he there was mad problems where he was giving his own project 10 mics, and he was like, "Yo, this shit's trash, yo." Like, what the fuck? Like,
He's like, you're killing our credibility. Here,
so
bro."
that's a problem too with Double XL. Like, there you always got like the interior politics.
Bro,
you
I,
know what I'm saying?
I
Behind the
still love
scenes.
Double XL to this day, bro. Like,
Well, no, shout out Double
Yeah,
XL. It's
yeah.
fine. I'm just
I like
saying, with any type of publication, you know what I'm saying?
bro.
We all gotta just have our own opinion. You know,
The source.
the
that
source
my shit
was
right there.
yeah.
Bro,
The source was crazy, bro.
Bro, 2007 Double XL till now. If you can see the rappers from 2007 till now, just look. Lil Boosie was on Double XL
Yeah,
2007.
But Boosie,
Plies was on there. Lupe Fiasco, you know what I'm saying?
He's
Papoose, Gorilla Zoe, Young Dro, Rich Boy. I don't know what happened to Rich Boy, but Rich Boy had a one-hit wonder to me.
Keys in the Cadillac, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Damn, man, all
most
them
of the
boys.
cats are one-hit wonders, bro.
So yeah, man. Shout out to Double XL, man. For real, man. They keeping it alive, man.
Well, shit, we might as well just get into the more important things then, right? So, speaking of music videos and you know, new artists, even though he's not a new artist, Buttermilk, you had a music video that just dropped recently, right?
Yeah, man, we did a little music video.
Why you say yeah, man? Like you don't sound.
I'm not an artist. I'm a DJ, and I just like creating things. And shout out to my man's Lazy Eye. Could have made it happen without him. You know, I just live life. I like to write out, you know, actual life. Like everything I write, you know what I'm saying? Like it's actually shit that reflects what I'm doing. So,
Check it out.
you know,
Let 'em know the
little
name.
bit of shitty acting, and
let
just
'em
check
know
it
the
out,
name.
man.
What's the name of the song?
Gotta Do is the name of the
Produce.
song. Produced by, I don't even know who produced that shit. I forgot.
No, who put it together?
Well, I put it together. I wrote everything,
Uh-huh.
except for Too Tall. Too Tall.
Who
wrote,
engineered it? Oscar.
Oscar engineered
OZ.
that.
Oscar. On Beat Studios, man. So y'all check that out, man.
Check that out, man.
It's on
Check out little
YouTube.
visuals for y'all. You know what I'm saying?
It's on YouTube, man.
Shit, Chico Sunday Fun Day with Chico. Remember,
Yeah.
you guys gotta
Chico's
go
been
out.
hitting it every Sunday,
You guys
man.
gotta go out there.
Yeah.
Sunday.
Sunday fun day at the park, man. You know, it's just a way that vendors come out and and put their stuff together, man. So y'all check it out, man. Sunday fun day. Buttermilk's new
Where's it
music
at?
video.
Downtown?
No, in Riviera.
Riviera. Make sure
Yep,
check
yep,
out
yep.
Chico's Instagram page. Check out our Instagram page. Go ahead, Cheeks.
You catch me on IG at DJ Cyko 561.
Buttermilk 561.
JCast923.
Lazy Eye Media on IG. The Dirty DJs on IG. I ain't mean to cut you off.
No, brother, of course. So Blueski Baby on both IG and Facebook, and also AJ and Slim. Shout out to all our crew and shit.
For sure. And we out. Like, peace.
Peace.